All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Hatervision, the cooking episode. Well, one of the cooking episodes. I'm J7, and I'm cooking. Today, we had a snowstorm blow in last night into the Yokohama, Tokyo metropolitan area, and it canceled my work today. I work in a school, and it canceled my classes. All my classes got canceled, which I don't, I still get paid, but it left me with a lot of time today. So I decided, let's dig around in the freezer and see what we can find since I'm trying to save some money and it's cold outside, so I don't really want to go outside if I can avoid it. So I dug around my freezer and let's see. I got a lot of crap in here. I forgot that I had a whole lot of things in my freezer. I still got some chicken breasts, for example, that I bought from Costco. I just found dessert. I got some cinnamon rolls. Yep. And wow, I've got lox in here. I didn't even know I had lox left, and some shrimp. So, now can I close my freezer? Yeah, looks like I'm gonna be doing a lot of cooking this week. Anyway, go ahead and turn that off. So today, dug in my refrigerator and found some country ribs that I bought in October from Sagamihara military base or housing, whatever it was, military installation. I bought it on a base. Or somebody bought it for me on base, I should say. You can't find pork country ribs. I think you can, actually. You got to go to a meat market to get it. And there's actually a meat market in my neighborhood that I found that will cut it for me. But it's probably cheaper if I go to a base, or maybe even Costco has it. Anyway, enough about how I got it. Let's see how I cooked it. Those ribs were supposed to be done on a grill, and then I forgot I had them in my freezer, and they've been chilling in there literally since October. So yeah, about 5 months. Anyway, took them out. I wanted to eat them for dinner tonight, so I'm like, man, it's gonna take a while for them to thaw out because A, it's cold as hell, even in my kitchen. I don't have a heater in here because when you're cooking or washing dishes. This is the hot water heater actually for my sink. You turn that on and all the exhaust hot air blows out of here and it heats this place up pretty good. So I actually enjoy washing dishes in the wintertime now. So anyway, I decided, let's see. Last time I did these in the house and not on the grill, I used my crock pot. And that's a really safe way to do things. You can just stick it in the crock pot, turn it on, step away from it for a few hours, and not only will it thaw out, it'll actually slow cook it. And it won't burn, it'll be tender and moist and everything. It'll be tasting really good. So, what I did was, took the ribs, and I made a marinade with this barbecue sauce is not the barbecue sauce that's in here. I actually made barbecue sauce. It's a combination, a secret recipe, St. Louis style barbecue sauce that I know how to make. It's got a little bit of mustard in it actually too. So made my own, but this has been here since the summer in my refrigerator. So basted them really good, even though they were frozen. Made kind of like a base out of it, and then I put some garlic and some lemon pepper and some cayenne pepper, and of course some seasoned salt in there, and a little bit of water. Not a whole lot of water because remember it's frozen, so when it thaws that water actually add to it. You don't want to boil your ribs, you just want to kind of steam cook them, I guess. Okay. Oh yeah, and a little bit of hickory. I got this as a present from my homeboy right here. A little bit of liquid smoke. Put that in there to add to the flavoring. Stuck it in there and put them on at about maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon. took a nap, woke up, made a sandwich. No, I ate some cereal actually and watched TV a little bit. Then started smelling a good scent coming from the kitchen, which is ironic because the door was closed and I started smelling it. So that told me maybe it's time for me to check on it. So, ta-da! Look at that. Okay. Those bits on the top are actually minced garlic. Put a little bit of minced garlic on there too. Okay. And this is what they look like. I don't know if you can see that. The light in here is kind of garish. It's a big fluorescent deal. And the camera on the iPhone 3GS is not the best. It's not an iPhone 4S. So, sorry. But, as you can see, it's steaming. Steaming hot. Should probably start to eat these. And then, for a side dish, I made black-eyed peas. Okay. And that's easy. You just get some black-eyed peas. For those of you living in Japan, you're like, how did you find black-eyed peas? They sell them. You just have to look for them. And actually, if you can find an Indian store, a store that sells Indian food from the country India, they actually will have those. They have a lot of beans. So that's where I got these beans from, actually. And inside, the way I made it, I kind of added to it. Took some stuff that I have up here. Believe it or not, I added a little bit of kimchi base amongst some other seasonings. I added kimchi nabe base, which is used to make a hot pot, a spicy hot pot here in the winter times in Japan. I added a little bit of that to it and give it a little bit of kick because I didn't want to use all my hot sauce. So, and it tastes really good. And this is what it looks like in a bowl. Get out the way here. Look at that. Got some green pepper and some onion, some garlic in there for good measure. And then you saw what I'm gonna eat for dessert. I got some honey rolls or some cinnamon rolls that I bought from IKEA like 1,000,000 years ago that are in my freezer. So I'm gonna put those in my oven over there. Anyway, bon appetit. Again, if you can get your hands on a crock pot, this will save your life if you are in Japan. You can make all those dishes, and it's easy as hell to find a recipe if you don't know how to cook. Go on the internet, crock pot recipe. Just get the ingredients, throw them into the pot, turn it on, set it, and forget it. And in a few hours, you will have a meal. That's usually what I do when I want to eat at home. I throw everything in the pot the night before, and then when I leave the house in the morning, I cut it on low. By the time I get back from work in the evening, I got a ready-made meal. All I have to do is maybe make a side dish or two and crack a brew, and that's it. So anyway, if you got any questions or comments, please comment below. Tell me what you think about this video. Tell me what you think about if you want me to cook something else, or if you got any questions about other types of other things you want to see living here in Japan. It's an adventure for me, and hopefully I'm showing you how adventurous it can be. Okay, so anyway, that was Hatervision. This is J7. If you smell what J7 just cooked. Peace.